It is, of course, up to Somali stakeholders to determine a model that will guide the electoral process. Nonetheless, we urge that such a model be arrived at through inclusive dialogue and compromise.
Addressing the Security Council in New York, Swan commended the leaders who participated in a meeting in Dusamareb this week in an effort to reach a compromise on how to proceed with the 2020-2021 elections. However, he regretted the absence of Puntland President Said Dini and Jubaland President Ahmed Islam Madoubi from the important meeting. On the electoral model, the special representative said it should be informed also by principles including that it must preserve the tradition of peaceful rotation in office every 4 years, be practically implementable, ensure far broader representation than the 2016 model, be inclusive of women, and advance progress towards the goal of one person, one vote elections. On security in the country, Swan said, "We're now witnessing a worrying upsurge in Al-Shabaab attacks, particularly in Mogadishu, but also in several regions."
The vicious Al-Shabaab attack on innocent civilians at the Elite Hotel on August 16th was one of an increasing number of recent attacks across Somalia and is a tragic reminder of the continued imperative to improve security in Somalia. Long-term security, of course, includes many aspects, such as improved governance and justice systems and inclusive economic development. Yet there unquestionably also remains a requirement for hard security capabilities and operations to counter Al-Shabaab.
On the humanitarian front, the special representative noted that Somalia continues to suffer chronic humanitarian crisis with recurring destructive cycles of floods and drought, compounded this year by desert locusts and COVID-19. More than 5 million people, he said, one-third of Somalia's population, still require life-saving humanitarian assistance. Briefing the council via video link, Francisco Cantano Jose Madera, head of the African Union mission in Somalia, said the resumption of the dialogue between the federal government and the federal member state has the real potential to act as a catalyst for achieving critical national priorities. He noted that he is encouraged so far that the resumption of the dialogue has already vowed for Somalia's stakeholders at all levels to engage in frank and inclusive decision of such a consensual approach to the issue of elections and its modalities. Also briefing the council was Abubakar Dahir Usman, permanent representative of the Somali Republic to the United Nations. He reiterated that his government is strongly committed to his ambitious peace and stability agenda and are making it very clear strides towards achieving inclusive politics, strengthening democracy, and constructing the very rights-based national institutions that are pillars of a strong society.